welcome. How's everybody doing today? So nice to see you all. I'm continuing this 2026 couple predictions. Some of you have said you love them, so we're going to continue them until further notice. Uh, I heard a comment last week that said my microphone was too loud when I was speaking in the last live. I don't know what to say about that. I just want to make it as audible as possible because I know some of you have complained about the noise. So you can always turn down the volume. I want to keep it at this level. I don't know if you guys think it's too loud. Please let me know in the comment section. Oh, hi Brian. Hi Didi. How are you guys? Nice to see you. Okay, so let's get into this. Firstly, how's everybody doing today? It's been quite a hectic day. Well, not really hectic. Just got a lot done. Yeah, not hectic at all actually. But we'll get started soon. I just want to see how you guys are doing and how everybody is today. It's almost the end of the year. In 2 weeks, it's Thanksgiving. Cannot believe it. Crazy, crazy. If you don't know what Thanksgiving is, if you're like in Europe or other parts of the world, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday where you give thanks for things in your life that you appreciate. And I love that so much. Oh, glad you guys are doing well. Okay, so let's get started. This 2026 couples predictions. Yeah, I'm going to start with Nick and Nicolandria. A lot of you guys have been asking me for it. So I'm going to start with them. This couple. And actually, I did a reading about them not too long ago. She's the sun in Gemini, he's the sun in Pisces. I don't know if I see it lasting. You know, I do love reality TV. I tell you guys this all the time. Right now, I love Married at First Sight. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I hope you guys watch it. I know Strange Fruit watches reality TV with me. People are like, you like reality TV? I'm like, yeah, because I love people's reactions. I love like watching people and analyzing behavior. And reality TV helps me do that. That's like my jam. So yeah, so let's get into it. 2026, what's up with them 2026? I'm using Pixel Soleil's tarot. Okay. So I did say that I feel like production is kind of pushing them to get not necessarily married, but take things to the next level. I don't think that they're in, they do have Beyond the Villa, which is it's a reality show based on Love Island, and I don't really like it. I tried to watch the last season and I thought it was very weird. It wasn't for me. I don't know if any of you liked it. It wasn't for me. So with Ace of Swords, the Chariot, and Two of Swords, they're going to buy a house together. But I think that this house, a lot of their relationship, I think, is very monetary based. But I see them buying like a house together. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and Two of Pentacles. So they're going to have like an Instagram, like unwrapping, all that kind of stuff. But I see them buying a house together in August. It might be in Florida, the house, which Florida's great. I love Florida. I was going to move back to New York, but it's too cold for me up there. It's too expensive, like really. But who knows? Life will take me wherever. But yeah, so they're gonna move down here to Florida, buy a house. But the house is going to be like given to them. They're going to get a lot of sponsorship deals, pentacles, lots of money. But I don't see them staying together. It's more like a friendship than it is a relationship. It's a real relationship. They make such a gorgeous looking couple though. I think that's why they decided, okay, this is going to be financial. The Sun, Nine of Cups, and Six of Pentacles. So lots of pentacles, but I don't, and well, Nine of Cups can be about love, but I don't see Ace of Cups. I don't see anything for once, anything substantial that would give me the idea that they are together, like fully together. Okay, so I'm gonna move on now to the next couple. Forgot who I said. Oh, yeah. These two. I just did actually 2026 predictions, so I just have listed going off. 2026 predictions, and I did Bradley Cooper, so I was like, let me do Gigi and Bradley Cooper. Which, I don't know if you guys have seen the latest about Enzo Gus. A lot has actually happened recently. I've been accurate a lot about that. I said that there'd be depositions. I'm only mentioning Enzo Gus because they were involved, allegedly. And there's been depositions and so forth. So things are heating up, like I said, with Enzo Gus. I'm actually going to do an update about Enzo Gus very soon. I did also record a Charlie Kirk video that is coming up very soon. I did not cover politics. I'm not going to like really cover it that much because I think people get too crazy. But coming up very soon about what I think happened to Charlie Kirk. Alandria is absolutely good. She is, right? Stunning. And Shelly. Woo! Shelly's one of the prettiest people I've ever seen in my life. Well, I haven't seen her face to face, but she's gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to use the Crystal Magic Tarot for this. Let's get into it. Okay, the Moon, Queen of Swords, and the Chariot. So they might move in together, actually. Lots of Chariot energy. They might move in together. I can't wait for you guys to watch the Bradley Cooper one that I did because it kind of intertwines with this. I don't want to go in it too much, but I see them moving in together. I see that he's going to try to get her to marry him, but I don't think she wants to. So I get the Lovers, Page of Wands, and the Hermit. She wants to keep it. She kind of doesn't want to go that extra mile. I don't know if she's shy about it, but she doesn't want to marry him. But he wants to marry her. He's like, ready. Page of Wands. He's ready. He's ready to make it official. She's like, maybe not. Yeah, he wants the Four of Wands, King of Wands, Judgment. He wants to marry her. But she doesn't want to. He might even propose to her and she'll say yes, but they don't get married. That kind of thing. Do you think that Bradley and Gigi are a PR couple? You know, okay, so this is. I was trying to explain this to. Hi, Miss J, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm glad you came. So back to your question, Brianne. I think that, okay, so this is what happens when you date somebody that's famous, right? For example, when I dated a producer, he didn't ask me out personally, somebody else asked me out for him. So that's what happens a lot of the time. Like your team will introduce you to somebody that you think is attractive, and then if you're both famous, I'm not famous, but if I were, we would have seen how we could use it for our careers. If that makes any sense. So, I don't know if that makes sense, you guys. Does that make sense? Miss J says Bradley's not going to age well all sad to say. Oh my gosh, it's Jay. Oh Lord. You know what the thing is? I think he's trying too hard to be young. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw this thing, I don't want to judge him and be mean, but I'm just like, you can stay youthful and still have style and be older. Who's a good example of that? There's other men that do it where they stay youthful, but they don't look like they're not trying too hard. You know, I feel like he's trying too hard. It kind of looks weird. But anyways, that's my style opinion because I love style. You know, I love fashion and style. I just see like his fashion choices sometimes. I'm like, but when I did meet him, I did tell people this. I met him 11 years ago, and he was he was pretty out there. I was shocked that he was so uh, eccentric. He was a very eccentric guy. There's nothing about acting your age. Yeah, I agree with that, but I just mean like some people like he's an eccentric person. When I met him, I saw he was eccentric, and eccentric people like to often be eccentric with their fashion. As you get older, okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you a story. Now that I don't work at that place that this guy goes to, I can tell my story. So, I met Robbie Williams, right? I don't know if you guys know Robbie Williams. I don't wanna rock. He's more British, so I don't know if you know him. Angel. I'm not an angel instead. And he came to a place that I worked at. And number one, this was like when May, right? May of this year. And he was really tall. So I saw this guy come and he was wearing like lots of pink. He was wearing very like flashy clothes. And I thought, oh my gosh, who's this person wearing some flashy clothes? I wasn't judging. I was just like, who's this person like making a statement, you know? He's wearing like a pink jumpsuit. And he was tall. And I looked at his face and I saw Robbie Williams. And I'm like, Robbie Williams? And I was just like, he was talking to me, but I kept thinking, I thought Robbie Williams was short. That's literally what I kept thinking. Uh, and I think he just thought I was being weird. But I just kept thinking, Robbie Williams is supposed to be short. How's this guy tall? But from him, I saw that there are, you know, because Robbie Williams is what, almost 50 something? And I just saw like his, I think he's an Aquarius. He was kind of a letdown meeting him. Let me see how Robbie Williams is. He had this like, I don't know, energy. I hope I don't see him again. Because I'll be talking smack. You know, there's nothing worse than saying something you talk smack about. It's a little embarrassing. But yeah, no, I met him and I was just like, who's this guy? So I felt like he was trying too hard to be young, you know? And I think Hollywood does that to you sometimes. And I just thought he has not made peace with his age, Robbie Williams. I could see that, which is very evident. And it is, you know, I don't know. Because I go back and forth about it because I'm 36. I love my age. But when you think about 36, even 10 years ago, it was very different to now. 20 years ago, when our parents were 36, they looked completely different. They had kids. They had like you know, their lives were very different. Now we get to stay younger longer. And sometimes that's a curse. Sometimes that's a blessing because if you don't look young, then you kind of like try to push it, you know. But I agree with that. Yeah, there's only one acting age. When I saw Robbie Williams, I was like, oh my gosh, like I understand what people mean about trying to act too young. Let me show you guys who he is. I don't want to judge him too. I feel bad judging him, but I'm just like, that's him, Robbie Williams. He's a very talented guy. So he's 51. Mm, he's 51. He's been married for 15 years. Wow. Yeah, his wife was very sweet. It was him that was like, but you know how I feel about Chris. He's February 13th. Okay. I really like Chris. I really don't. But yeah, so that's what I mean. I used to listen to his music growing up, like, you know, in England and English colony countries, Commonwealth countries. Everybody knows Robbie Williams. So but I saw him, I was like, I thought he was short. But anyways. So that's what I'm talking about. It's like, I get it. There is nothing wrong with acting your age. Nothing wrong at all. But Hollywood, lots of people in Hollywood, they haven't made peace with that. Especially if you're an eccentric person, which a lot of people in Hollywood are. To become that level of famous, you need to have some kind of eccentricity about you, you know. So yeah, so that's what I have about that couple. I did do a Bradley Cooper, so please check it out. I'm looking forward actually to editing it. Okay, so let's move on to the next couple. Last but not least, I've been running through these really quickly, not intentionally, but we'll have a chat after about everybody. Timothée, Kylie, and Timothée Chalamet. I heard them actually. They did this. I was watching this thing on Instagram, and it showed it was like all the people who are who speak two different languages, and it showed them speaking French. I was like, oh, my French is so good. You would never think. I suppose he is French, right? Anyways, so when he is a sacred journey of the bee tarot, 2026 prediction. This one I think is PR. But I think that they're PR, but same thing. I do think she fell for him. I have done videos about it. I think she really fell for him. I'm looking at Sun and Leo. My friend is actually saying that Sun and Leo tend to be drawn to Sun and Capricorn. He was Sun and Capricorn. And I was like, that's so true. They do have like something. My grandparents, my grandmother was a Sun and Capricorn. My grandfather was Sun and Leo. So I do see that. It is like an odd pairing, but it does work out because they can both be power hungry, you know. Okay, so with Princess of Discs, 9 of Discs, Pentacles, and Queen of Wands in reverse. Lots of money. He sees her, and this is very Capricorn. The thing about Capricorns, they have a lot of great qualities, but something that I really don't like about them is that they can be big users. They can use people to acquire money, acquire fame, and I think he's just using her. 3 of Swords. And she's so used to being used that she doesn't understand what it feels like to have genuine connection. It's very sad. I really have a lot of empathy for Kylie Jenner and her sister, Kendall, because they were very young when they started on that show, you know. And I think, especially in LA, a lot of people are users that I think is just normal to them now. The Hierophant, King of Wands, 6 of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if he tells her how to dress. She's very Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Capricorns can be like that. That's why I'm just like, I was actually telling that same friend that when Capricorns, I love the sarcasm, and I love like, sorry, I just have to edit this. I love the sarcasm, and I love they have a lot of great qualities, you know, like the dry humor. They know what they want, they go after what they want, but sometimes they will use people to get what they want, and it's not okay. It's really, really not. And the lack of vulnerability. So she's going to feel not necessarily stifled by the relationship, but feel used. Feel used. Are we surprised? No. No about what? Not surprised about being used? I know, it's very sad. I feel for her. I have a lot of empathy for her. I feel for her because I just feel like things went down the right way for her, you know? I don't know how to explain that. But, yeah, that's just what I have to say about that. But I see him just being calculative, controlling, and she likes that. I suppose because her mother's like that. There's this YouTuber, whose name is like Julie Thies, is how you say her name, I think. And she has such great, insightful videos. I love her videos. And she talks about how Kim Kardashian's dynamic with Kanye to control everything she did, was a stem of her mother. I was like, wow, that's so powerful because her mother was very controlling, you know. But yeah, very sad. Okay, does anybody have anything to say for end the live? It's so cold in Florida now at this moment. It was like 40s. Crazy. I don't like when it's so cold. I don't live in New York anymore for a reason. I still have to be cold every now and then. I'm just like, oh gosh. I remember being this cold before. I have only been here 4 years, so it's still cold. In November, to be cold in November is very strange. But whatever. It's better than the heat, really. No, the heat is just too much. I'm so cold. Where are you? Are you still in Virginia, right? See, sometimes I've thought, okay, I thought about moving to Texas or Virginia. I did speak about that. I was supposed to move to either Texas or here, and I chose here to the East Coast. But I just don't want to do cold anymore or dry weather. That is true. What's true? What did I say was true? Um, please expand. So yeah, so then I thought about, okay, Virginia is very nice by the beach too, coming to look by water. Oh, and North Carolina, yeah, I could never. So I was watching this YouTuber. I love this podcast. It's called what is it called again? I love Housewives, so they cover Housewives. What is that podcast called? It's my favorite podcast. I forgot the name right now. Oh my gosh, it's on Her That Media. Oh, Reality Court. And Reality Court, it comes out on usually Mondays or Tuesdays and Fridays. And one of the hosts, she's actually from Miami. She was a Real Housewives of Miami before, and now she lives in North Carolina. And she was saying North Carolina is going to be 20s, and I was like, I cannot do below 30s. I just cannot physically. I was thinking about going to New York for my birthday, but I'm not, because I got a free trip. American Airlines gave me a free trip. So I was like, maybe I should go to New York for my birthday. And I'm like, no, maybe I should do Vegas. Should do Vegas instead. It is better than being hot, yeah, right? When it's cool like this. But 20 degrees, you'll never catch me there. I remember one time in New York, I went to this hot yoga, because I do hot yoga a lot, because it was so cold. I would do hot yoga. And I did this hot yoga class. And it was one of the coldest days. It went to like 15 degrees or something. And I got home and my heater didn't work inside. And my roommate and I were like dressed in a bunch of clothes. And still cold. So that is not my life anymore. I don't want to be my life ever again. Uh, Maybe Aspen, except I don't really like Colorado. You're right. Yeah. But it is like 20 something, right, Brianne? Something like that. So 20s? No. Below 30s. I think it's 40s and 30s. You won't catch me. Because the thing is, you don't leave your house. When I went to New York in March, it was cold. And I was like, oh my, I don't want to leave. I don't want to do anything. I just want to stay in my apartment. I'm like, what's the point of coming to another place if all I'm doing is staying inside, you know? So annoying. That's why I don't really go for Christmas and stuff. Because I'm like, all Thanksgiving, I just stay where I am. Because I'm like, I'd rather be hot or like in moderate weather than be cold and miserable and leaving. It's just, and some people tell me they love the cold. I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't know how you love the cold, but I suppose everybody's different. I could never live like that and be happy. I never liked the cold. Even when I lived in New York, I never liked it. And I was born on a sunny day, but not for me. So does anybody have anything to say? I've had a lot of extra free time. Currently it's 51. Oh, 51? Okay, she said it's going to be 20 or something. So that's not too cold, girl. You're acting like it's like 20 something. Oh my gosh. But I can never. And even when I think about one of my friends lives in another state where it gets really cold, I'm like, I thought about going to visit her, and I'm like, I just cannot do the cold. I just cannot. my body physically cannot do a call anymore. I did it for a third of my life. I'm never doing it again. Oh, yesterday was really cool. Where are you, Dee Dee? Are you also in the East Coast? You're getting East Coast vibes. That's something I miss about the West Coast. It doesn't really get too cold. I mean, sometimes in LA it gets cold, but it's like 1 or 2 days and it's over. But like here, I'm being silly. New Jersey. Okay, yeah, New Jersey gets cold. Oh my gosh. But I miss people from up north, honestly. I love living in Miami. But there's something about people from up north that I really miss. But New York, New Jersey, people are just very straight, and hardworking and miss being around hardworking people. People in Miami can be so lazy, it's ridiculous. So ridiculous. Yeah. But it's been so fun, everybody. I don't know if anyone has anything to say. I love our catch up sessions. Does anybody have any ideas for any videos? Brianne, do you have any ideas? I just recorded, I don't know if I told you guys this, I just recorded Charlie Kirk video. Is that it? Tell you guys that? Um, so that. I'm gonna edit it. Actually, as soon as I get off of this, I'm gonna edit it. Um, and I have a strong theory. I don't think anybody will believe. Yeah, I just recorded a Charlie Kirk video, and yeah, it's going to be very interesting. A lot was revealed that you will find out Friday. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already Wednesday. Crazy. I don't know, friend. You don't know about what? You're funny. No, okay, I didn't say that. Maybe I said it in the video before, but before I said it. But yeah, I just recorded a Charlie Kirk video, and a lot was revealed. Let me tell you that. A lot was revealed, and I've just had this. Let me give you guys a clue. I think it was a major distraction and a setup, like a staged, very staged. Let's just say that. That's the clue. Staged. So yeah, I'm going to end this live. I think these lives are very short. Maybe I should add something else too. I did do a Taurus full moon reading last week for all the members. Check that out if you remember. Didi, I don't know if you watched it or you thought about it. Doesn't know you remember. Yeah, so I also do commercial-free videos for members. So if you don't want to watch the commercials or the ads, check that out. It's, I believe, $4.99 a month. And you know how YouTube has like the $20 one? I was like, it's so expensive. So I was like, let me just make it $5 and you don't have to watch the ads. So I started like 3 weeks ago. So it's about 6 videos that are all ad free, and including the 2026 predictions that I did and the Charlie Kirk one I'm about to do. So yeah. Oh yes, it is $4.99. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, so thanks everybody for joining. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I fixed my sound and I fixed my screen. So very happy about that. That it's all clear. So I even tested the sound, so it should be clear. Yeah, everybody, bye. Let me say bye for the past 10 minutes. Because I love talking to you all. But I'll see you guys very soon. I might do a live again tomorrow. We'll see. Because I have some extra time tomorrow. So I might do live again. And we will catch up very soon. In fact, let me try to do live tomorrow. I'm going to do a live tomorrow. What ideas should I do live tomorrow? Do you guys have any ideas? I would love to hear. I tried to stay away from politics because I feel like people get way too crazy. But maybe I should do an Ends With Us live tomorrow. I'm gonna do that because a lot has come out recently. So guys, tomorrow around this time we're going to go live. I might have a meeting, but if I I'll work around the meeting. Because I have to do paperwork, but I will definitely go live tomorrow. I'll do it. It ends with us. It will be around 8 p.m. and I'll go on for a long time. Maybe 2 hour live. We'll see. But I want to cover everything and I want to make sure everybody joins if you can. So what's the best time, do you think? Everybody, you're still around? What time is the best time to go live tomorrow evening? Brand, Didi. What time do you think? By the way, Brand, Didi, how's your channel going? YouTube channel. I subscribed to an episode with my other handle. 6 p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. might be a little early for me. I'll try. Anybody else? Any times? I'll try. Okay, good. It's going good. I'm glad. I really want you to succeed. I'm rooting for you. I'll try 6 p.m. You're taking a break. Yeah, I get it. It's a lot sometimes. I totally get it. Maybe after 6 p.m. then. Because today I was really watching Housewives. I could have gone live earlier, but I was watching Housewives. So yeah, I might be able to do 6 p.m. So let's say 7 to be safe. Let's say 7 p.m. Because I might have to go for a meeting in the late afternoon, and then when I get back, I'll go live. So that actually works out. So 7 p.m. tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow I'm going to go live. It's going to be. It ends with us 7 p.m. Okay, that's the compromise. Because I'm such a late night person. I'm always up till so late. I'm not a morning person. I like mornings for myself. I like to wake up at 9, do things, get ready, But when it comes to working early morning, forget about it. Absolutely not. So yeah, 7 p.m. tomorrow. I will see all of you for a live Ends with us. I'm really looking forward to it. And we'll keep in touch. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, share if you're rewatching. Same thing, like the video, share. I do like to hear your opinion. Comment. Please be respectful. I love you all. Take care.